Alright guys, g'day, welcome back. This is the end of the week showcasing LR, STR, Tapion and Minotia, or Minotia, or however you want to say it. So what I'm going to do is, at the end of these weeks where I showcase units, I'm going to come up with like a kind of concept unit that might complement them or really help them out. So in the case of like an LR like Tapion and Minotia, I'm coming up with a Dokkan Fest kind of TUR Tapion with a banner unit to go with it as well, to sort of have a suss. If you want to look at these pictures just kind of on your own and have a suss, head over to my Instagram and or my Twitter. They'll both be posted there. But this is kind of just a little bit of an explanation as to why I designed them this way. Legendary Existence and Time Travelers both need new leaders. Obviously only Namek Goku, the LR, leads Legendary Existence, and Time Travelers doesn't have a super class leader. It's Bojack and Int Goku Black at the moment. That would be three. I don't know, it wouldn't. But then the 30% destroyed figures, which are, to the best one, so it covers Bojack units, Tapion units, all Bardoks, from base up to Super Saiyan, pretty much, as long as they travel through time. And then you've got like Demon King Piccolo. You've actually got Mecha Kabura and all the Demigras. So that's actually like a rotation that's really solid, especially when that physical Demigra, whatever form, gets an easy A. So that's your 200 kind of % leader, but obviously it's designed for the Tapions more than anyone. Attack and defense 200% from the start of turn. Then I kind of like these reversal type units. The Golden Freezer that was announced about 24 hours ago is not dissimilar, but not quite the same. Attack 20% for each attack received, so he builds as he gets hit. So he gets stronger as he gets hit, up to 100%, but he gets tankier as he attacks, kind of thing. So very reminiscent of, I think it's AGL Broly. Launch an additional attack which has a medium chance of being a super attack. So pretty bland and boring, but he's got a unit super and an active skill. So his normal super stacks defense and lowers attack, which is pretty good on its own right. But the unit super attack, which is whenever there's a Minotia, which is obviously the banner unit coming up, he stacks both attack and defense. All attacks come critical, but he doesn't lower attack anymore. So he makes all of his attacks for the rest of the turn crits, the same way Pycon makes the rest of the turn super effective against all types. But because he's got the chance for another super and then obviously the hidden potential, he can still stack his defense a little more and then debuff the enemy at the same time while still doing crits if all the additionals go off. So that's kind of the design there. The active skill, very reminiscent of the LRs. I've taken away the key though and added a seal, just to kind of reference the fact that he seals Ray Hirudegan in the movies and that kind of thing. Activated when facing an extreme class enemy and there is a siblings bond ally on the team. So kind of a broad strokes Minotia, but you know, if you're facing extreme class and you're just on Gohan and Goten's team, then you can still go for it. Links are pretty stock standard for Tapion units: Revival, Hero, Cold Judgment, Experienced Fighters, Brainiac, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. And then the categories are the same sort of thing. Legendary Existence, Time Travelers, obviously, and Storied Fighters that he leads. Siblings Bond, Movie Heroes, and Resurrected Warriors. And now to go to... where are we? There we go. The Minotia banner unit. Again, these are pretty bland units, but they don't need to be flashy, I don't think, for what they're designed for. I gave another Storied Figures leader, key 420, sort of reminiscent of... This unit here is somewhat inspired by that STR Trunks from the Broly movie. He's got the 4 key 120%, and Storied Figures having a general banner unit that has its leader skill is probably pretty valuable, seeing as there isn't one at the moment. Attack and defense 200% from the start of turn. He's a banner unit, so that's not quite as high as you might think. Guard activated when facing extreme class enemy, so no guard when he's facing supers or hero type units, I guess. Storied Figures, key 340% to both stats, same as that Trunks. That's kind of where I'm going with there. Reduces damage by 50% when there is an ally named Tapion. So if you've got Tapion on the team, which includes the LR and the Easy A AGL, by the way, and you're facing extreme class enemy, you're guarding with 50% damage reduction. So that's pretty nuts. And because he's kind of a first slot type of unit, I wanted him to stack for a few turns, you know, just to beef him up if he's sitting slot 1 for you. Greatly raises attack and defense 3 turns, and seals. So you could put him slot 1 with an LR Tapion, or even that Int one. And then you could also have the Tapion and Hirudegan unit as the other slot 1 unit. So I've gone similar sort of links all in, with Hero, Brainiac, Solid Support, Courage, Experience Fighters, Fierce Battle. I think 5 of those. I think it's basically the first 5: Hero, Brainiac, Solid Support, Experience Fighters, and Courage is what the SR has. So I just obviously brought them over, added Fierce Battle because that's what he will need, and then for the 6th one I chose More Than Meets the Eye just because he's a little kid. Thought that might be a kind of cool one to sort of add. Storied Figures, Legendary Existence, Siblings, Spawn, Maneuver Heroes, and Youth, which is kind of a nice little buff. So yeah, that's what I reckon. It'd be a cool little Dokkan Fest, just a solo one throughout the year. I really like Tapion as a character, so I thought I'd feature him this week. If you have any requests for a unit I should feature in the future by doing, if you have a look at my channel for the last week, I've gone 1 turn max, so like kind of wanking out a unit to its max. And then for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, well that's on Monday. Tuesday's like a long form event. Wednesday's like the God event, or you know, something different, and then I always throw in a Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road as well on the Thursday, leading into the concepts on the Friday. So it's a little series that I'm going to do from now on. So yeah, let us know if you have any units that you kind of want me to focus on. Otherwise, see you next time.